Hello, my name is Monte. Welcome to the Fragrant Juice, and I hope this video finds you doing well. In this installment, we're speaking about a fragrance that's gotten a lot of hype for the scent profile, which is iconic. A lot of people love this fragrance because it is a fragrance that is cloning undoubtedly one of the most iconic fragrances of all time. And the fragrance we're talking about today is from Armaf, the Club de Nuit Intense Man. And this is the EDP Parfum concentration of it. Make sure it gets in the frame there. This is a hulking, huge bottle that I got here. I got this fragrance from Joma Shop. This is the EDP Parfum. It's 150 ml, and I think I got this for, I want to say, under 40 bucks. So in this installment, this review, pardon me, I will be going over the notes, what I smell during my wear of this. I've given this about full 2 weeks of extensive wear. I'll let you know what longevity and performance was like, who I think this is for, and I'll give it a rating, a juice score. And hopefully through that process, you will determine if this fragrance that is resembling the iconic Creed Aventus DNA is the next fragrance that you would like to add to your collection. Now, the packaging on here, this is a hulking bottle. You can get this all the time, sub 40 bucks, even cheaper than that. This is a great value if you're on a budget and you want to smell good. A lot of people rave about this fragrance profile. I heard about this scent for the first time by a fellow content creator on YouTube. I want to say it's Dedrick. I want to make sure I get the right name. I think it's Dedrick. Yes. So shout out to Dedrick Hicks Jr., the Smell Good family over there. I heard him talking about this Intense Man and how much he wears it. So I ended up picking this up and giving it a shot, and I was thoroughly surprised. So without further ado, I'll get this in the air. Atomizer leaves something to be desired, not one of the best. But where this scent thrives is in the air. In the air, you get that really sharp, bright, iconic bergamot, pineapple-like opening that is iconic with the Aventus DNA. You also get a little bit of some smokiness that's not too much. There's also some earthy kind of notes here. It's beautiful in the air. In the air, it's definitely citrus, a little bit of smokiness with some herbal nature, slight woods. This is a really, really great profile. If you smelled Aventus, you'll know exactly what you're getting here. In the air is where this shines. One thing I noticed about this scent profile though, outside of the opening, this fragrance doesn't change that much at all. It pretty much stays the same the entire time, except for the citrus kind of wanes after a while. But this fragrance, it's hard for me to separate individual notes. It's kind of linear. It just smells the same throughout the wear for the most part. And what I notice mostly is when a fragrance doesn't have much naturals in it and it's more aroma chemicals and more synthetic, that's what happens. It's more linear. The different notes don't really separate that much. There's not much of a journey that's going on with this scent profile in general, but especially with this one. So if you're expecting that, that's not what you're gonna get here. The first thing that you smell off the rip is basically what you're gonna smell for the life of the fragrance. When it comes to longevity and performance with this one, this is beast mode performance for me. I get an easy, solid 8 hours and more with this. I've been wearing this most in the wintertime here, cold weather. It's been 40s, 30s for the most part. I'm here in the Midwest, and this, I've smelled it the entire time. I get wafts of it throughout the day. People around me are complimenting me, saying they love it. If you want compliments, if you like that Aventus DNA, you cannot go wrong with this, especially for the price, okay? Now, when it comes down to who I think this is for, Any man can wear this. If I had to choose one fragrance, you're on the budget, you're a young guy, you're a professional, you want something versatile that you can wear every day, but you don't want to fork up the money for the OG, which is Creed Aventus, you cannot go wrong with this. So any man can wear it, high school on up. In high school, you might want to be a little careful on the sprays at first. Don't drown anybody out. Less is more with this. You really don't need any more than 3 or 4 sprays because this is very strong and potent, but it's a pleasant DNA. You're not going to offend anybody by wearing this because it's mostly a citrus base with a slight smokiness and some herbs in there. It's a very mass appealing type of scent profile that you don't have to worry about offending anybody. And when you can wear it, anytime. The cool thing about this type of DNA, you can wear it summer, you can wear it fall, winter, it doesn't matter. You can wear it on a special occasion. You can wear it out on a date. You can wear it just going to the gym. You could wear this any day, anytime, and it will work. So if you just want a one-stop shop to something to smell good and buy, can't go wrong with this. Now, when it comes down to giving this one a juice score, a rating, a juice score, I'm gonna give this fragrance a 8 out of 10. It's really good. Can't go wrong. Value is great. It's an 8 out of 10. The reason why I'm knocking it a bit is it doesn't really change that much. It doesn't give you much separation in the notes. I like that in fragrances, but for the price, I cannot be mad. And I'm not gonna give it, I'm gonna knock it a little bit as well because it's obviously copying an iconic fragrance entirely. It's copying Creed Aventus. But for what it's doing and the value it offers, it's done a damn good job of that. But I can't give it any higher marks than that because it is a clone fragrance. Now, if you have the extra money and you love this DNA, you gotta go with the OG. You gotta go with Creed Aventus. In my final day of testing for this video, I had been wearing Club de Nuit Intense Man EDP for the past 2 weeks, but I decided I needed to be able to cross-reference it with this. So I put this on today and I wore it, and the difference was apparent right off the rip. This has a citrus that is photorealistic with that bergamot and that pineapple. The pineapple is so juicy and sharp and photorealistic. It smells so good, it smells like you can almost reach out and bite it. That's how crisp it is. I can pick out the individual notes with this. But the star of the show is that opening with that citrus with the slight smokiness, and then there's that birch note that is pleasant, balancing it out with some woods in the background. This is just such an iconic scent. Whereas if you love this scent profile, you've already spent the money, can't go wrong with this, right? But if you want to upgrade and you want something nicer for nicer occasions and you want to save your bottle, let's say you already have Creed Aventus and you don't want to go through your bottle so fast, but you want that DNA and you want to wear it, you can always get this for that. But if you want the best, I think they call these sheepras. If you want the best type of DNA scent profile with this, you got to go with the OG Creed Aventus. I hadn't smelled Creed Aventus when I first started this channel. I smelled it when I was on a trip this past summer for the first time, and I fell in love right away. It is worth the hype. I know people talk about specific batches. I have an F batch with this one, and the F batches are reminiscent. I haven't smelled the previous ones. It's back to what Creed used to be when it comes at least to this F batch. This is long lasting. With this one, I get a solid 7 to 8 hours of performance projection with this. This one projects more than this one, but this one, in the air, they're similar, but this one shines when somebody gets close to you. When somebody gets close to you, they're gonna know you're wearing something super special, and you're gonna feel great. The thing I like about wearing this DNA and Creed is it makes me feel great. I use it and I wear it on special occasions. If there's a party I'm going to, or if I have a big job interview or a big event or something that I need to be on my best and sharp, I put Aventus on because it really empowers me and makes me feel like I can conquer the world. So hey, that's what I got for you in this one. Let me know, have you ever smelled Creed Aventus? Have you ever smelled Club de Nuit Intense Man EDP by Armaf? I know they have other versions of this. They have a EDT, they have limited edition runs. Eventually I'll get to all of that, but right now, the EDP Intense Man, I highly recommend it. 8 out of 10. You should check it out. I'll have links in the description so you can pick it up if you want to. But let me know, hey, do you like the Creed Aventus DNA profile? I think these are called Chypras. Do you like fragrances that have the note of birch in it, as well as pineapple? The birch in here with the smokiness, that is what sets this DNA apart in my opinion. But hey, that's all I got for you. I just want you to smell good. I hope everybody is doing well. And remember, your neighbor's nose is a terrible thing to annihilate. So make sure today you grab something great and you give it a few sprays. And until next time, peace.